May is a knuckle, so 31 days. For Friday, Saturday would be 31. Yes. Or then plus it's time.
Ready to get to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, start plugging.
Ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh.
Uh-oh.
That sounds like it broke. Uh-oh.
But they broke glass.
Yeah, I heard.
No.
All right, pick it up. Try to pick it up without cutting yourself.
Paper towels?
Hey, run up and put Murphy up. Come on. Murph, come here.
Murphy, get your blood in here.
Get on. Go there, Murph. Hey. Come on.
Oh, sail.
20 seconds. Clean
Yo.
and press.
Yo. It's always slower than one thinks.
Huh?
It's always slower than you think.
Oh yeah.
This is definitely the one to get caught up in the most.
What, brother? Oh, skin your knee?
You get into the clean, and then you kind of prep yourself. And you,
Yep. Always pause. Clean the rack, pause. Set up for the press.
oh.
Now, when you come back down,
Uh-huh.
right back into the swing. But pause. Yep, pause. And you notice we don't bend the knees, but
Yeah.
I turn because one, it gets a full engagement of the lat, because that's where a pressing motion comes from. But like turning the body, and if your other arm's out here like this, you're actually you're creating some momentum here, right? And use the other arm, pull the other arm across, and push. And you'll notice that may help. Yeah.
Because that was just.
Yeah, you clean it and then you press it up. Well, one, 18 kg really isn't that heavy. 20 ain't really that heavy for, a strict press. But like, let's say you wanted to get up into the 24s, 28s, and 32s.
Yeah.
Creating some momentum for yourself can help. And so it's why, for me, it's best to practice with these lower weights. That way, when you do get there,
Sure.
you already got the movement down.
It makes sense because it helps slow you down a little. And
Yeah.
you can get.
What up, buddy? Oh man, skin the knee up. I gotta cut it off. I gotta cut the leg off. Let me see it. I told him I was gonna cut his leg off. We gotta cut it off.
Field surgery. Okay, we have the technology. $1 Million Man.
That's right, I'm faking it. I never cut your leg off, buddy. All right, get out of here. Little ninja.
No. Ugh. Ugh. A short amount of time. They got bit. Ooh. This is your workout for the day. Or you're gonna go again later.
I gotta do snatch after.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Maybe I should have did snatch first, but I wanted to work out with you.
Uh,
We don't really get to work out much together. It's usually you and Renee. So
Ooh. One last. Oh, half snatch, I suppose.
which one's your favorite exercise?
Favorite? I don't know about favorite.
Is that what?
I don't know about favorite exercise. I'd say favorite and the one that hurts me the least. Which one, honestly, I don't know. It would be a toss up between cleans and push press.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really would.
Yeah.
Oh,
Excellent.
ugh. Yeah.
It's work.
Yeah. You too. Oh. This every time. Oh, which is like, you know, clean push press. It's the easiest, technically.
So,
Push press feels hard because it's at the end.
right. So the breath, right? It's 3 exhales on the way up, and then an exhale when you drop to the rack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we want to try to do is fully recycle 100% of the air that's in our lungs. So for me, I do quick exhale on the acceleration pull, but when I lock out, I'm getting a full exhale.
Exhale.
and then I try to get everything out, right?
Okay.
And just in that set alone, I could feel my body like catching that moment of relaxation. And then when you drop back down, you're back into the Swifts. So
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
push press.
Yes. Oh.
Now again, I mean, we're not using elite level weights here, you know, but for us, it's more or less getting the movement pattern
Yeah.
dialed into a T, you know. And I'm sure when you decide to progress up to the 20s and the 24s, you know, your breathing mechanics might actually change a little bit.
True.
But for the basics, you know, this is it.
Ah. Now we gotta do it 2 more times.
Yeah,
Ugh. I suppose.
I guess. Fucking wrote this program.
Hit this guy.
Technically, we really want to do like pentathlon ratio style, then our rest would be less. So we would go like 2 minutes on, maybe 130 push press.
Yep.
First round's like a warm up.
Warm up. Spicier.
Let's see. Make sure JoJo comes back outside with you, baby.
Such a funny thing about kettlebell.
What's that?
I mean, well, I say kettlebell because that's what I'm doing. I haven't really done anything else.
Right.
You know, the love of killing yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, there's other sports, or you know, even in generalized weightlifting, you can do this kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, because this interval training was really just like high intensity. You know, it's just you get your heart rate up super high, you rest for a short period of time, then you do it again, and you do it again. You know, and then eventually, like your heart rate is just gonna stay high.
Oh, yeah. Round two. Round two. Can you believe there's a round three later?
That sucks.
Oh. Yo, what's good, kiddo?
What's going on, Steve?
Here, kettlebell. How about you?
Did you get your hair?
I did. I said I was tired of hair. Yeah.
All one side you did it yourself, or
There was a coupon. I was just like, let me go get this coupon.
I got my arm. My arm is aching.
why?
Well, I was carrying JoJo down here, and she was in my arm. Well, I was holding her.
Where's she
like,
at?
Outside. I let her go outside, and I'm like, I was carrying her down the stairs when Grayson came in, and then I went outside. Well, was going to go outside. Then I turned off my TV, turned off my light, and then I picked up JoJo. Then I was carrying her down the steps too, and I'm like, you heavy beast.
Yeah, she is heavy.
I'm like, then after that, just now my arm started aching.
Oh no. Can you make sure hey, where's Murphy at? Make sure you don't go out the gate.
Where is that going?
Oh yeah, we did like
Yeah, yeah,
we did. Well, hell.
yeah. Nice. Oh. I suppose we can do long cycle.
So give that a shot.
Yes. Yeah.
Now just make sure you're not hitting super in range because you just work that range.
I got
Because you
you.
don't want to bend the knee.
Yeah.
All right, because the further you go, the more likely you are to.
Yeah, to end up.
Yeah. Well, you might find that that'll give you a little bit more momentum. Build up like a slingshot, you know?
Yup. Here we go. I suppose. Okay.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, I get some get some getting used to.
Yeah. Take some take it gets used to.
English. There.
I have a appointment. I have an appointment with the physical therapist this Thursday.
Uh,
Trying to figure out what's going on with the shoulder. Because it's not unaffected with single side. But anytime I get on the doubles, I guess it's just, it requires so much more range of like mobility in the thoracic and the shoulders. So I obviously have something going on there and I need to get addressed.
True.
But so far, so good with single stuff. But it's like, I really want to do biathlon. I love biathlon. And it seems as though the lighter weights don't affect it as much either. I don't know what's going on.
True. You could be crazy like a certain somebody
I could be.
and
Yeah.
do double pentathlon.
Yeah, he's a bit of a maniac, huh?
In a good way.
I love that too.
Yeah. Gotta have a little nuts in the road, nuts and bolts.
You know what they say? You gotta keep a crazy one on your team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, literally though. Yeah. Somebody's got to initiate.
Right.
Somebody's got to be the one
Mm-hmm.
to call the wait staff over and be like, "Hey, so this is not right,
Right.
because it won't be me."
I order a steak and they bring me a chicken. I'm eating the chicken.
Yeah.
True story. I'm at a place called Pete's Grill in Baltimore. I'm going there for lunch. And I'm getting breakfast. And they asked me what I wanted to drink. Ice water, right?
Yeah.
And they ice water out, pour a bottle in there or whatever.
Yeah.
But they handed it to me and it had a floaty in it. Now, somebody else would be like, hey, I see a floaty. Do you think you could change it up? I didn't. I just dug the floaty out. And I'm like, I'll be fine. I drank worse in my life.
There was literally a poll, and it was just like 75% of people would just take the hair out and eat it. Yeah. The
Try one of these?
What's that? Sure.
Do
Honey,
about half one.
Stinger, energy gel,
Uh-huh.
electrolytes, B vitamins, for a quick burst of energy on the go. Yeah. You said just do half?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do the other half in the next round.
Kind of on that note, there's a restaurant in Japan that employs dementia and Alzheimer's
Uh-huh.
elderly folk, and it's called, I think it translates to the wrong order restaurant.
Really?
Yeah. So the whole idea behind it is to still like employ elderly. They
Yeah.
can still be useful.
Yeah.
Right? They still
That's
can
pretty,
perform.
that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just won't get your order.
Right. Right.
You'll get a food.
Right. I got you. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, buddy. Nice.
Jojo, come here, Jojo. She just ran right by me and didn't even register. Outside, girl. She will get into the cat food.
Yep. All the above.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, but they know buddies from us.
Yeah. Yeah. Scare off all the wildlife.
Pretty much.
Right?
Nope.
Half snatchy B.
Nope. Oh. Oops. Ooh. Right when I giggled. So my arm lost some energy. And I was like, oh no. Well, that is one of the nice things about kettlebell is once you're in it, kind of becomes mindless. And then, I mean, here we are.
Yeah.
We just did half snatch. Now we're doing push press.
Yeah.
It's the end of round 2. Now into round 3. So once you're in it,
Right.
you're good.
Yeah.
Oh.
It does take a unique kind of person to say, okay, I'm going to do this to myself today.
Yeah.
But then again, you know, what's your why? Why do you do it? Why did you, you know?
That's really the thing, you know. One day or day one, right? You know, and because I'm a newbie, I'm new, right?
Yeah,
And I'm not even trying to sound philosophical.
So philosophical.
Philosophical.
English.
Yeah. When I talk about my kettlebell training, because people always ask me like, "How's it going? You know, is it interesting for you? You know, you're doing well." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing great, really." And you know, so many years of New Year's resolutions, I'll call it, right?
Yeah.
Because we make that promise. I'll change. I'll quit whatever. I'll start that Planet Fitness gym membership,
Mhm.
right? I was like, yeah, you just gotta really just throw yourself into it,
Right.
even though you hate every second of it. And I hated every second of it. First time I met you at that goal, then you were just we didn't even touch it. We barely touched the kettlebell. We were just doing a lot of physical stuff.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hated every second of it. But I knew
In the end.
this had to be it.
Yeah.
This had to be it. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I can see then, you know, whether or not you stuck with kettlebells or not, you had a mindset of changing, you know, what you were doing. So push press.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, there a minute.
All right.
Good job.
And now a word from our sponsor, if we have one.
What happened? Not being rough, bud. Hey. Oh. Ow. All right, stop. Stop. You chill out, I'm gonna make you come in, okay? All right.
Mhm.
Shout out, Honey Stinger.
Sponsor us.
Oh, I think they are.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm getting there. 24? You madman, say it isn't so.
Nah, I'm gonna go back now. Only because I got snatched.
True. Again, madman.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you say?
What are we doing?
Clean.
We are there, aren't we? Round 3. Oh,
Nice work.
dude. Oh. It's time to get my chalk. Calluses make. I wonder if calluses, not what I want to start at. I wonder if chalk makes calluses more callousy. Or if just doing bare hands make calluses more callousy.
I don't know.
Science. Oh, oh, oh man, my shirt is drenched.
Yeah,
I could
pretty sweaty too.
probably squeeze out a fifth of a cup. Oh, sheesh.
Clean and press.
I suppose.
You both all right?
Oh yeah, how you doing? How you doing?
All right, Joey, calm down. Pivot! Pivot! I'm pivoting! That is it. Pivot. Oh,
Jojo.
oh, oh. Oh,
Nice.
oh. I messed one up. I definitely bent my knees.
Oh.
Ah, ah. Still in there. We're good. Oh, oh. My lower back, it is spicy.
Huh? This? This is the hardest 3 rounds. Last 3. What's up, handsome? You won't let me change him out of that outfit.
I was thinking about that. Look like a Sunday best. I know why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks pretty fucking punk rock to me. Yeah. You got the Vans on,
True.
got the vest on.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, Sunday punk rock. Right, bud? What's the matter? What time you got?
Time is 2:48.
Nice.
Yeah. What are you doing? Jerk. Oh, I'm a jerk to myself. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, come on. Oh, lower back. Oh.
She'll be home in about an hour.
She's not coming.
She is coming.
There she goes.
Yeah, she is, bud.
Oh.
Oh, she is. I'm so handsome. All right, we got 15 seconds. No, I gotta keep my next set. I got 3 more. Hop on over there. No. Son. Son, watch out, please.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Daddy,
Hey, bud.
I was making a funny face.
All right. So we're snatching now. So I need you to come over this way. So, Mike. It's a button. It messes with the settings on the mic. Nope.
I can't touch it.
Nope.
You can only touch it.
I don't even touch it.
You can touch it.
Nobody. Maroon.
5.
Nice job, honey. Yeah.
Those are going inside the house. That's where the fear is.
Yeah. Only rest a minute, bud.
I feel better that I stretched out my lower back. But in that moment, Oh,
Yeah. We gotta work those glutes, those hips, get that core.
I got the hips with I guess more strenuous hip training.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and it does that whole hip thing inside the video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, you gotta
Yeah.
get it
but more.
some under tension kind of stuff. Just like your basic joint by joint rotations. Like the banded joints that I showed you. Yeah. You gotta strengthen up that glute, especially the glute medius. You gotta get those adductors working. Yeah, bring her in the yard, baby.
Uh-huh. And what's that thing people do where they grab like the plate and then they are in the machine and they like hug the plate?
So that's the
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah.
the hyper
Is that-
extension. So that would help you, yeah.
Okay.
But don't do it weighted. Because first you got to teach your hips to displace back. All right. So when we're done here, I'll show you.
Okay.
Because a lot of people go all the way down there. You don't. You only go about maybe a quarter or halfway down.
This song that I did for it.
Nice.
Oh god.
Stay over there. Out of the way of the camera.
Oh,
No, 1 minute and 4 seconds.
there you go.
Nice job.
How long did you do your sets for?
2 minutes. Last one, bud. Hey. Stop. Okay.
And who to what? Oh, do I need some? No, I'm good. Excellent, man. I appreciate the offer. Oh, oh.
I bet you were first, yeah. You were first.
I am indeed. Woo. Oh. Well, thank you. Woo.
That is a fool.
It is.
Yeah. Daddy will have to take that out.
He will indeed.
But I would take that out, actually.
Okay.
Daddy, Daddy.
Oh, Bubba. Yeah, let's take it out when we're done.
We're almost there. Almost there.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Next set, bud. One more. One more. All right, head on back over there, please. You know I don't like you over on this side when we're doing the lifts. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Look at the back of that shirt.
Hmm. Oh, mine.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Can't tell if mine is black.
You like my shirt? I like my shirt too, bud.
Oh.
I bought it from a store. Maybe.
30 seconds.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, why the
So this cat's got a knife, and it says, "Can you read that right there? Nani
What is the cat doing?
things."
Here we go. 11 seconds. 10 seconds. Go, 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 go. Last set, and then we're done.
Ugh.
Well, Steve's done.
Yeah. Oh. Then you have my permission to die.
Okay.
Robert.
Very nice.
Ah. Ah.